very, very low. The Hellbear Smasher can't close the distance, so Sumail able to both wand as well as salve up, and as the bottom lane where EG will get the first blood.
Seconds, Arteezy's just going to come running at him and getting the physical punches in.
FY searching for Misery. He's trying to find him in the trees somewhere, but they start with the homing missile into the ensnare. You got the first stun from the Rock Golem, and with the Penitent Man, he shall not pass Sumail. Even if he does, it's a level 1 Illuminate to follow up. Middle lane, LGD, the rotations continue. FY as well as X-Nova. Following up after the Dragatel stun from Somnus, and the Breathe Fire will ensure the kill. A quick TP out won't happen, and Infernal Blade will cancel it. And he's also reading just the way the play comes out. We saw it earlier today. Exactly the same thing. You're able to convert one of the catapults to your side, and these pushes just come like thick and fast. SK, there's 14 one charges up your sleeve. X-Nova, the Mud Golem's not enraged with the stun. Somnus, Breathe Fire, the Mud Golem stun will get the kill. It reaches far enough. The Centaur Stomp also keeps Arteezy out. He only stole 10 damage. That's insanely minimal. And then the ensnare again. The Mud Golem stun holds him in, and now it is EG losing multiple heroes on the top lane. What they've got for now, they're hunting this top lane. They want that tier 1 tower dropped.
You've got to get out. You don't want to hold this if you're EG.
It's going to be so difficult. Scary. They're smoked up behind him. If he Burrow Strikes anywhere but in the trees, he's going to die. The homing missile's on the way. Troll Trap will cancel the TP, and they just drain the life from him. The Trebify to amplify, and now I'm like, you want to come up and defend that top lane. Unless you bring everybody, it just doesn't work. Fear, you can go into your ulti form, but Ensnare will hold you there. Homing missiles coming in, and Fear, just what do? Stunned up, locked up, and Ensnare again.
Honestly, just the control is perfect. Mid lane as well, Arteezy tries to come in onto Chalice, but the magical damage is too much at this stage. He has to get out.
Fast movement speed, the Doom can't really close the distance.
Look, the Shadow Blade.
Oh, and goodbye, Keeper of the Light. I was actually wondering too, like, who Somnus would try and focus. That's almost a complete waste of a Doom then.
I think that is a very good point. And top back in the jungle, Fear, he's been found out. Somnus and Chalice come in for a walk, and they get him, just straight up walking in. You're also able to pop the Dragon Form under an Arcane Rune as well, so he's going to have that up relatively quick. And bottom lane, even without the DK, LGD's just pushing in with X-Nova's army.
Misery's dead. This call down's gonna hit so damn hard. They've still got Song of the Siren crit. There's the Song of the Siren just holding him in position, keeping him out, and gets sent back to base very quickly. So X-Nova doesn't have as much time to escape. The rest of the control will come from your Ensnare, or come from your Chank Creeps. Even the control from Decrepify is enough just to make EG worry, and there's your initiation. 8-1 charges, Chalice starts to drain onto Misery. The War Stomp from Crit cancels that one off. The cooldown's in a nice position, but the Pugnant's already dead. A 1-for-1 trade-off. The Doom sacrifices life for this, as Arme needs to back out a little bit further. Arteezy not really getting great damage deals in this game, but a good pickup here by Sumail.
If he can static link that Dragon Knight most of the time, he's going to be fine.
He's going again, this time onto Arme, but Arme still with a lot of damage, but not enough. Sumail arrives once more, bringing in the epicenter. Just a lack of the damage, but then to resolve yourself. Obviously, you're not out of the woods yet. LGD are still leading the way as they go inside of Roshan looking for this, but the Burrow Strike out, FY, he's a long way away from the rest of his team, but now Stomp Dump, Song of the Siren's there, but he's burning too much, can't get the song off. Roshan is only down to 2/3 of his life, and I'm not certain there's enough time.
I mean, they don't...
Wait, do they not know?
They've got that ward over in their jungle. It's not going to... Yeah, there's no vision around the pit here for EG. So EG, unless they go check it, they are not going to be aware of that. And to be fair, with the Naga dead, you're not going to expect this, because you would normally expect LGD to go for the Roche when they had the Naga song to protect them. But LGD, they call the bluff and they go for it.
Only 1,100 gold off.
This stamp again. Sumail. Honestly, each and every one of these kills might not be found. They'll drop the Doom. Crit, he's not messing around with that Pugna.
Friends are coming. Sumail's trying to get rid of the Nether Wall, but the Song of the Siren holds him there. The call down, you got rockets, you got flat cannon. Okay, you don't have flat cannon, you've just got the rocket barrage. Crit will die. Sumail leaving his Doom. There's not a lot of damage coming out. Well, I suppose there's still a decent chunk of damage coming out of him.
Heart lets you punch a bit with the strength and such, but I think that the idea here is, what are you getting a BKB for? He did have it queued up, and he obviously chooses against it. The Burrow Strike sure is annoying. Blinding Lights are annoying, but the other three heroes, they're looking to punch you. Static Link Dooms, that goes through the BKB. Against those, as you say, you just want to tank up. You want to be this massive force that can just head into the front lines, get that, those crucial stuns as we've been seeing, that when LGD does get the lockdowns, they're able to get the pick-offs one by one in these fights.
It may also just be that enters the high ground attempt, right?
Yeah.
As long as Somnus is able to tank up that tower, you just Nether Blast and Nether Blast and Nether Blast, and like, Illuminate's not enough to kill off a creep wave right now.
Look at this wraparound. Look at EG's positioning, though.
It is nice. They need the target. Already Somnus, he's mana linked up for the moment, doesn't want to start running away. Has to be force-staffed out of here. Burrow strike from Sumail, caught the Chen. He needs to get the hand of God on Bartizi on 78 HP. Arme will finally come up the hill to kill him off. The 2-for-1 trade-off buybacks are available. Chalice, they want some space. The Song of the Siren. Oh, not going to happen when the Doom is up. And Sumail gets the epicenter in through the backlines, kills off the doomed FY. That's the one time the Doom on FY really did pay off.
Absolutely, that fight there, it didn't look too great for EG until Sumail comes in with a big two-man burrow strike at the end of it. But as you say, the Doom was on the right target. It was a good initiation from EG. They go straight in, Arteezy gets the link down. The sort of the bad thing was that they were able to separate the DK from the Rage at the start of LGD.
Blink away, there's no detection for it. He just starting on whatever target he wants, and okay, Keeper of the Light wants to bring in more friends, as it will be Sumail, and Snare will hold him in position, but they find Chalice. Netherward's up on top of the hill, but now Arme arrives too, holding on to the cooldown for the moment. The Flat Cannon could do some work to get rid of it, and there's the Song. Is there another real follow-up? There's a couple of one charges. Here comes the call down. Crit, the only one caught by it, but Fear rooted up by the ensnare, and this is problematic for EG.
If LGD is able to hold you in place, and each time they perfectly focus Fear, and once he's held down, he melts pretty damn quickly.
Here they come high ground, EG. Buybacks available on the Lycan to bring him back to 5 men, but they've already lost mid. Question is, how much more do you really lose? The tier 2 tower was a loss, so LGD, they're going to rotate towards the bottom. You don't have the dragon form.
And he doesn't have shapeshift on Fear, so even if he comes back in, he's limited on what he can do. Sumail's got the epicenter, and again, I think if you're EG, you're looking for Sumail to make a big play.
Like they want to kill Somnus, but Somnus has the heart. He completed it at the end of that last fight, so you're mana leaking him out, but there's one charge is available to Cripify into the drain. Crit, with the Hadouken from the Chen creep. So much damage into Crit, and Arme flat cannons down the rest of it. You try and keep an army alive, and it's very hard to do so. FY having to stand his ground. 17 one charges again, still available. They'll kill off the Satyr, and they look for what? How far do you really go? The Netherward's there in the defense line for LGD behind him, and they want to keep chipping away. Homing missile spam. Here comes Shapeshift form. As Lycan runs forward, they got the Doom up on the DK. Sumail going to follow up Burrow Strike, but Arme with the cooldown. Flat Cannon only now just comes back off cooldown. They want to kill Arteezy. They want to kill the Razor, but he's draining out. There's no more damage. Sumail with the double Burrow Strike, but Decrepified up, can't follow through. FY is still alive. He's inside the sandstorm. They don't have the detection. Now they do. Goodbye, Sumail, and goodbye the hopes of EG. 2 lanes of racks down, 3 eras without buyback, and they're going for the GG push here, LGD.
And I'll tell you what, there was a chance at the start of that fight where maybe Sumail could have got in, but FY, he was just constant. It's GG. It's over. He was constantly throwing Spirit Vessels down onto Sumail, so Sumail, he just couldn't get the blink in. He could only go in at the end of it, and at that time, it was far too late. FY.
Man, terrific performance from LGD. EG, it looked like for a bit they had some hope. For a bit.
There we go. Puppy is the Wraith King, so he's a support. Stinger will move down towards bottom lane. Puppy starts things off with a Wraithfire Blast. Bit of damage coming in from Yapzor as well.
He's going to need the skill Avalanche.
Will indeed. But it means no toss, and it also means the damage coming in from Yapzor is going to be enough. With one more hit, the Arcane Bolt comes through, and first blood is gained. Aggressively forward there. Gets a bit of a burn back, but the CS come the way of Secret as they kill off the cogs.
Do you think his nickname is Schofield because of the prison break?
Stinger. Tiny dies again. They are doing a good job at pushing Fata back into the Phantom Lancer here with a quick TP out. Glimpse cancels. They will be able to get the kill there at least.
Sadly for Tiny, he can't toss Lifestealer away when he uses Rage.
Used to be able to, but no longer. Bluefield might not escape from this with his life. The final Arcane Bolt will fly. Raindrop cooldown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Nearly, but not nearly enough.
Feels bad, man.
They're getting baited in here. Infest into the DK. There is the Infest bomb. Looking to jump onto the PL. They catch and they kill. Kotaro immediately blown up. The setup was for mid, in fact. Infamous move in. Dire Ancient Stack scouted here. A Secret move in towards middle lane. Blink stun from the DK. Catches the Tiny. With that Pit of Malice forward, they'll need another stun here to catch Stinger. And with the Wraithfire Blast in, the damage that they've got.
They can't burn his mana down quickly enough. He's going to die before that. Or will he? He's just using Illusion. That's a nice play. 160. Oh, not timed well enough.
Now PL, force-staffed out, tossed away into the cogs. Manta Style is there, turns back to fight Puppey. It's saving Private Kotaro, but they've lost the Disruptor. A big Sonic Wave does catch Ace and brings the Lifestealer down. Hook shot forward, catches onto Puppey. Do they have the cogs? It looks like Scopefield is not able to come out, but they are lacking vision. Who do they jump on? Kotaro with the DD moves forward. Hook shot onto the Queen of Pain, so a misplay there, but in jumps Tiny. Double Mystic Flare, out, but not killing. Yapzor now trapped in the trees, gets whacked by one of the trunks as Yapzor, Sonic Wave down as well, finally brought to his knees. But in the back end, the PL's being chased down. His double damage rune has not gone to work. The Dragon Tail does come out, but the 3-man Static Storm good from the Disruptor. Kotaro barely escaping. The urn is there. Spirit Vessel does not keep him alive through the Firestorm. Vata chases Stinger down now as the Titan trying to retreat, but the cogs keep Schofield inside the trap.
Not a bad idea. Also, Nikes, what is he building? Has BKB queued up, so...
Oh, Yappy kills Schofield, and now the Queen of Pain blinks away, so Yapzor still alive, but Puppey burnt down by the illusions. Looks like he's okay. They just go back to cutting waves. They just do not feel like they can handle the secret squad, so giving away a lane of racks here, even with the glyph up, looks like the option they're going to take, and it's the soft way out, but Secret not going for soft. They want to go in hard. Static Storm will land on Ace, but he doesn't care with his rage already up. He rips apart Schofield, pushes out of the cogs. With the buyback available, but no hook shot for quite some time. Cannot imagine Infamous bringing that Clockwork back into the land of the living, so they keep split pushing, keep cutting these waves as PL does return to his base to defend, but the stun comes through. Kotaro trapped but force-staffed away. The Lifestealer chases in onto the Tiny. Stinger, in so much trouble with a slow from the DK form. There he goes, dead and down into the ground. 15-9, and Secret looking very good to close out this game.
They have a buyback, but the backdoor protection because they cut the creep wave, so they can't...
look at bottom.
Oh, there's the gang.
Papita. Lincoln's popped. Yule's up. Do they have a stun to follow through, a silence or anything like that?
It doesn't matter.
Pit traps her.
Pit traps him afterwards. He's not gonna even have enough time to buy double Midas.
Too late for that. Maybe Puppey is overextended a little bit here, though. Lost a lot of his mana, only 2 1 charges, but Kotaro thinking twice about competing with the Wraith King for
he denied it.
Attention around this tower, and he did in fact deny the tower, and now Kotaro in trouble. Blink stun, DK in, Manta ready for the Phantom Lancer to get away from danger, but they've got tools to deal with this. There's the Shivers Guard in again with the Mystic Flare on top. Kotaro, they know which one is real. The Sonic Wave will do absolutely nothing. Hookshot will though, traps into, cogs push back. Ace now with the Static Storm in. Kataro's been tossed into the teammates, but he's on low HP. 1 bit of damage will do the trick, and Yapzor will secure it. Now the Clockwork will take a tumble as Infamous losing 1 hero by 1. Stunned, caught, Queen of Pain killed. A double for mid 1. Secret, again, we come back to the fact that you can't touch these heroes. They are monsters. They are titans. Absolute beasts as they destroy your buildings. You've got no one to defend. Hiding in your fountain, cowering away these heroes on the dire side. They've got a fight still in them. Still have some pride to play for here as they could look for an initiation with Hookshot in. Queen of Pain alive in around 10 seconds, but it will be the last engagement. This is the defense of the Ancient Throne still standing, and the South Americans looking to try and keep Secret at bay at least for now. A backup and a retreat.
Rage BKB, huh? You know about the Rage buyback, but what about the Rage BKB?
Just pop it. Just freaking pop it. PL, this is dangerous. Mystic Flare is there, and in fact, he's just dead.
He always finds a real one.
Good, that's it. PL dies and the game is literally over.
Well, not really a climatic ending of the game, but the game was over already.